Okay, welcome everyone. I am so excited to share with you all tonight. Uh, Thank you so much for taking the time to learn with me. So, whether you're brand new, just curious, or already connected to our Rise and Thrive community, I'm really glad you're here. My name is Tina D'Angelo. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I spent over 25 years in the medical imaging profession, literally looking inside of the human body. So that background deeply shapes how I approach health, education, and empowerment. So three things you'll hear throughout this presentation tonight: purpose, products, possibilities. This isn't about hype or pressure, it's about alignment and impact. But before we dive in, what this is and what it's not, this is an educational conversation. It's about understanding the body, learning how to support it more intentionally, and exploring what's possible when health and opportunity align. So, everything shared is educational only, not medical advice, not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any diseases. Results will vary. Any income examples are not guarantees and depends on individual effort. I have to get that out. Okay, so let's get started. So just a quick intro. This isn't about me, but I just want to know where I'm coming from. I'm a wife, a mom of four, so I fully understand real life, limited time, wanting solutions that work. Like I mentioned, I'm a healthcare professional. 25 years, actually 26 next month. And yes, I still cover a hospital, 36 to 48 hours a week. But I also spent 17 years as a clinical advisor, so teaching anatomy, physiology, disease processes, giving hands-on training. So I really shaped my view at the cellular level, how organ systems work, respond long before symptoms or signaling show up. Today, I'm an international wellness educator. I serve on the Wellness Advisory Board for Vital Health Global here in North America. I've also built multiple six-figure income streams in this industry just by developing simple, duplicatable systems that I teach. But more than anything, I'm passionate about helping people create real, lasting change in wellness and in their lives. So everything I'm going to share comes from that education and background. So, everything comes down to the three things: purpose, products, and possibilities. First, purpose. So, we're not just promoting wellness, we're building a community rooted in education intention, truly helping people understand how to support their bodies. Second, it's going to be products. Our formulations combine nature and science and support the body at a cellular level. So, they're focused on real, lasting results. And third, possibilities, not just better health, but more freedom, growth, and options in your time, income, and life. So, Vital Health wasn't created overnight. It was built over decades. So, it really begins with Dr. Tony Rodriguez, who grew up in Hermosillo, Mexico, and lost both of his parents to preventable illnesses, diabetes and rheumatoid arthritis, two conditions people should not die from. That experience led him into natural holistic wellness and ultimately creating his own formulas. So in 2016, Dr. Tony opened a private clinic using those formulations directly with his patients. He had a long waiting list just to be seen, and he actually still sees patients today. So he's actually amassed thousands of real life results through clinical use and real studies. So this is not marketing hype. Around that time, Alex Reynoso, he was building the operational side. By 2019, they launched a full manufacturing in Hermosillo, so controlling sourcing, labs, production, warehouse. In 2022, Vital Health officially launched, and the growth has been intentional and exponential. So just 1 million when they first started in 22, now expanding into North America this past year, surpassing 100 million in revenue in 2025, opening Europe and 54 plus countries we're operating in and more coming. So why this mattered to me personally? Because of my background in medical, I needed full transparency before ever putting my name on another health and wellness company. So my husband and I actually traveled to Hermosillo, fully paid for by the company, a generosity I've never experienced, and we spent 3 full days immersed in the walking the labs, touring the manufacturing, the warehouses, visiting the clinic, sitting one-on-one with Dr. Tony and Alex. So I asked the hard questions. I needed to see everything. That experience gave me complete confidence, and that level of transparency and integrity is super rare. So it's one of the biggest reasons why I'm here and sharing with you all tonight. So where's Vital Health today? This is where things get really exciting. We're debt-free, privately owned with no outside investors, which gives us full control over quality decisions and long-term vision. We own our manufacturing, logistics, sourcing, real estate, and equipment. So it allows for full vertical integration from the raw materials to the finished product. There are now 400 plus employees, over 35,000 square feet of manufacturing and active operations across Mexico, US, Canada, and Europe. Uh, Many more countries globally. I think I got muted for a second. So this is just where I want to pause for just a minute. Okay. So this is what really captures what's happening in our society today. We are quite literally eating ourselves sick. Fast food is on every corner. The food portions are more than we can eat. Our grocery stores are filled with mostly highly processed, modified food sources that didn't even have a place on our shelf 60 plus years ago. The organic section is small, and then even today's organic is not what our grandparents grew up with. So because our soils have also been stripped and depleted of our nutrients and vitamins over time. So yes, we're eating, but we're not nourishing ourselves. So when you combine poor food quality with chronic stress, sleep, lack of movement, environmental toxins, medications, absorption issues, the body literally starts falling behind and it communicates through symptoms or signalings. So these could be like brain fog, fatigue, insomnia, anxiety, blood sugar issues, digestive discomfort, joint. I mean, it goes on and on. Weight, immunity. So these are not random. So from my 25 years of medical imaging, I can tell you symptoms are signals, not coincidences, and I literally see it before you'll ever feel it or when it's too late. So this isn't about fear. This is about awareness. And so instead of guessing or chasing symptoms, we need to start asking better questions. Like, what is the body missing? What is it struggling to absorb? What cells and systems are under stress or poor functions? What toxins, heavy metals, environmental exposures? What are we being exposed to every day and accumulating over time? More importantly, what can we actually do about it? So when we support the body at a cellular level with proper nourishment and personalized insight, it can do what it's designed to do. So answer this question. Put it in the chat. What's one area of your health you wish your body could function better right now? And that's where we're headed next. So what makes our products different? It's how they work with your body. We use adaptogens, help the body adapt and rebalance, supporting stress, hormones, inflammation, and immunity without forcing one response. That's why it adapts to your body. Absorption science is key. So our nutrients are nanoforms. We use methylated minerals and vitamins. So better cellular absorption because most people don't have a supplement problem. Do you agree with this? They have an absorption problem. Everything is synergistically formulated, not random ingredients just thrown together. They're designed to support specific symptoms, detox pathways, so the body can actually use what it's given. And affordability matters. So by controlling the sourcing, the manufacturing with the GMP and third-party testing, it's very extensive. We deliver high quality products, but at very accessible pricing. So that's why people don't just feel a difference. Now you understand why it works. So how do we actually improve our health? Not by guessing or chasing symptoms, but by following the right sequence. First, detox. We clear what's weighing the body down so it can function and absorb properly. Next, restore, rebalance systems and support how the body communicates and regulates. Then nourish, how the body can actually absorb and use the nutrients it needs. And finally, we need to awaken. This is where you feel more energy, more clarity, better performance. So this isn't a quick fix, it's a process, but when you follow the right order, the body responds. So let's walk through a few of our detox products and why they excite me. I always encourage you to do your own research. The ingredient lists will speak for themselves. Ask for those. Our VI Terran supports kidney and urinary health, key for filtration, detox, even blood pressure regulation. People don't realize that comes from the blood fluid levels in our body. Our tea detox is simple but powerful. It's a gentle herbal tea and you sip it daily. It's affordable, easy. This is where often people feel results quickly. Our Organic supports the liver, the gallbladder, the pancreas. These are our main detox systems. When the liver's overloaded, it impacts everything from energy even to our skin and our metabolism. So again, I see these symptoms struggle long before symptoms show up. Our glutation plus is a must. It's a master antioxidant. It supports detox pathways, cellular protection. It's in a tincture form, so it's highly absorbable. So together, these create powerful detox foundation, opens up the pathways, gentle, effective, and cellular focused. So drop your favorite, I'm going to go back. Drop your favorite Vital Health detox product in the chat because it's one thing that we are really known for. And remember, detox isn't a punishment, it's a daily support system. So our Restore line is all about calming, repairing, rebalancing the body. And I'm going to move through these really quickly. V Control supports appetite, cravings, metabolism. Our 40 Flora is gut support, detox. It binds toxins. So you want to take it away from the meals. So you want to take all the bad stuff out and flush it. The Idle A helps calm stress, anxiety, supports better sleep. Idle Boost, immune support for daily use when you need extra defense. Our glutation capsules, again, cellular repair, antioxidant support, inflammation, balance, even anti-aging. Our Vasculex helps support circulation, vein, cardiovascular health. Our Idol is joint mobility, inflammation support. So again, great for anything arthritis, joint ligament related. Our S balance is for blood sugar, hormones, metabolic health, and our Cucurmix is inflammation support. So it's really great with Idol, great for joints, overall balance, inflammation. So which one are you going to choose, right? There's so many. Drop the number. Number one for gut, number two for stress, sleep, number three, inflammation, joints, number four, blood sugar, metabolism, right? There's so many that we all need. So what makes this powerful is not one size fits all, right? You can combine these into targeted protocols or regimens based on what your body actually needs. So our next category is Nourish. And it's just fueling the body, supporting daily energy, giving our cells what they need. So our Vital Pro is more than just protein. It's a whey-based, includes superfoods, vitamins, minerals, amino acids to support energy, recovery, daily nutrition. You can use it as a meal replacement, post-workout. It's a smooth vanilla with a little cinnamon flavor. It's really yummy. Omega-3s, a daily non-negotiable, supports heart, brain, inflammation balance, sourced from wild-caught salmon, simple, effective, and essential. Our V Daily is our foundational daily support product. So it's going to contain your minerals, your vitamins, amino acids, plant extracts, prebiotics, which are really important. If you don't take your pre's, your pros don't work. You need the pre as the base and the pro feeds off the pre. So it's an all-in-one formula. Again, because of our high-tech form we use, your body can actually absorb and use it. So guess what? No expensive pee. Yay, right? You're actually paying for something your body's using. This one's naturally lime flavored, mixed easily into water. You can add it to your water bottle, make a gallon, keep it in a fridge. So this is what truly is covering what most of us are missing nutritionally on a daily basis. Our Vitalage collagen. This is collagen, but this is not your everyday collagen. It contains three types sourced from marine and bovine, which is really important. Most collagens don't give you both, along with bone broth, NAD, resveratrol, hyaluronic acid. It is like the most amazing collagen I've ever had. It supports hair, skin, nails, joints, mobility, hydration, healthy aging. I've tried many collagens over the year. This is personally where I've seen my best results ever. and why I'm so passionate about this one. And I literally just turned 50 last week. People are like, "What are you doing?" I'm telling you, it's this. So I can't go a day without my V Daler or collagen. If you're the same, put yes in the chat. We love those too. So let's talk about our Awaken line. This is focus, clean energy, mental clarity, so performance without all the jitters or crash. So our clean coffees, these are mold and pesticide free. And unfortunately, that's very common in most of our coffees, right? So Americans drink more coffee than any nation in the world, and we're also one of the most stressed. So if we're going to drink coffee, it makes sense to choose something that's actually good for you. So who's our coffee drinkers out there? Put it in the chat if you love your coffee. We have Thermo Cafe, which is great for metabolism, energy, weight support. Neurocafe is for focus, memory. Claritin has the adaptogens, mushrooms. Our Love Cafe, this is hormonal balance, libido support. Then we have the Energy, which are clean, natural energy, guarana, B vitamin, saffron, great for anyone, non-coffee drinkers. And then our V Nitro is a nitric oxide support. So it increases blood flow, cardiovascular. So it's going to help with endurance. It's fast acting, again, goes right into the bloodstream. Awaken is all about energy, focus, performance without overstimulation. So I want to introduce you to some of our newest and most exciting products. I'm going to spend just a little bit more time on these. Meet Our Kids line. It's brand new to North America. It's going to give kids better nutrition, products that actually taste good. And as a mom, this makes my heart happy because if you have kids, you know how picky they can be. So these are 3 essential daily products. So supports kids' immunity, digestion, brain health without the struggles of pills or bad taste. And honestly, while this line was designed for kids, adults love these products too. Our Defense is an immune support drink, natural lemon lime. Kids love it. Contains vitamin C, vitamin D,
So
magnesium,
I wonder
zinc,
if she quit
triglyceride,
hers,
which
altogether,
supports
the vitamins
the
and everything.
body's natural defense. If you can mute yourself, I personally take this the moment I feel something coming on, so it's great for everyday immune support and an easy way to boost the body while the support's still needed. Our smart biotics is a gut brain. So it's mango. It's going to support the gut. It actually has 10 probiotic strains. This is great for kids and adults. Two prebiotic fibers, that digestive enzymes that are super important, and magnesium. So kids especially, their diets are limited and their digestive tracts are sensitive. We also know the gut is deeply connected to brain health, right? That's why kids struggle. 90% of serotonin is actually produced in the gut. It directly impacts mood, focus, cognitive, emotional regulation, right? So the gut is one of the most foundational steps for helping kids, even adults, feel and function their best. So it's the gateway to all organ function. So this is something I became very passionate about through my own parenting journey with my oldest, who's high functioning autistic, and why I became such a strong advocate for nutritional support as the foundation for mental and emotional wellness. Let me know if you agree with that, or maybe you have some of your own struggles, right? So, Genius Shake is a cognitive support. So, it's chocolate flavored. Kids love it. It includes high quality protein that they need, the omegas, the fruits, vegetables, again, your prebiotics, adaptogens, lion's mane mushroom, which supports cognitive and function focus. And they reformulated this with allulose, which is a more expensive, but it's a healthier sweetener that actually helps with blood sugar, which is huge for kids' energy and mood. So if you have kids, grandkids, I love that they have something now for your entire family. So our 3 newest products, which are becoming quickly some of our flagship favorites, our Latte Cafe is truly one of a kind. We're the only ones that have it in the health and wellness space. It's an all-in-one instant latte with 10. It doesn't exist. Go look, try to find one. 10 adaptogenic mushrooms, and something that doesn't exist on the market right now. So this formula supports brain and cognitive function, focus, mental clarity, energy. It's naturally flavored with coconut cream, the MCT powder. And even though I'm not typically a coffee drinker, this one tastes more like a warm caramel latte style than coffee. It's so yum. So you can enjoy it as a morning pick-me-up mixed with almond, coconut, oat milk. Why add it to smoothies? People are adding it to the Nourish. It's got like the 10 functional mushrooms. I'm not going to go over all of them because there's a lot, but pretty much all of them that you would need for brain, immune, and stress support. Performance Plus is our advanced amino acid and hydration formula, essential amino acids, creatine, electrolytes, magnesium, and key minerals. So this is going to be a perfect pre, during, post-workout. So simply, we don't get enough amino acids or electrolytes. We just don't. So many of us are drinking filtered water, which removes the chlorine and contaminants, but it also strips minerals, electrolytes. So that's why people can drink a lot of water and still be dehydrated. So if you think you're a water drinker and you may still be dehydrated, right? You need those electrolytes. So this is going to replenish what your body actually needs, and even just one scoop a day can make a difference for recovering performance. Nourish Plus is our all plant-based, all-in-one nutrition shake. It's chocolate flavored, soy free, gluten free, dairy free, no added sugar, 20 grams of plant protein. It also includes your pre's, your antioxidants, your omegas, your superfoods, your adaptogens, and it has a new GLP-1 complex for weight management, right? So this is awesome. It can be used as a daily meal replacement, especially during busy days. So drop in the chat one of your favorite ways you like to use these new products. We're always looking for new ways. One thing we're consistently seeing is when people start nourishing their bodies properly, cravings decrease, metabolism improves, weight naturally begins to balance, not because of gimmicks, but because the body finally has what it needs to function correctly. So if you lose a little or a lot, it might be a great side effect to have. And I'll just briefly share some testimonial about myself and my hubby. So we're very healthy, very active our entire lives. We thought we were doing everything right. When we made the switch to Vital Health, we immediately felt and saw the difference. And we had many gaps we didn't even realize in our late 40s, early 50s, hormones, metabolic changes, weight, right? That was becoming more challenging. But by focusing on the daily nourishment instead of the quick fixes, I was able to maintain a 50-pound weight loss through my vital health protocols, and my husband lost a stubborn 15 pounds without even driving. It's not even fair. So that's why I'm passionate about education, because there's really no miracle pill out there, no magic weight loss product, right? But when you give the body the right building blocks, it knows what to do. So, okay, so this is where it gets really exciting. Through a targeted quantum resonance body scanner, programs specifically around vital health products and protocols, we no longer have to guess, we can test. Put in the chat if you're already using this or you've got a scan, right? It takes just a few minutes. It's non-invasive, safe for all ages, provides incredible insight to help guide personalized wellness decisions. So what the scan includes is adults receive analysis of 45 key functions and systems. Children under 10 have a special pediatric protocol, evaluates 10 age appropriate areas. It generates a 128-page feedback report, which includes a wellness report card, areas marked moderate or needing attention, a personalized wellness plan based on findings. Doesn't this sound amazing? This information helps people better understand where their body may need additional nutritional support. But I want to be very clear, this is not a diagnostic tool. We do not diagnose, treat, cure diseases with it. This tool is specifically designed to educate, empower, not replace medical care. But how does it work? So a lot of people ask, and I love explaining this part because it aligns perfectly with my background. Every cell in the body emits a frequency. In medical imaging, in specifically diagnostic sonography, we interpret body through frequency shifts. So healthy tissues and organs resonate and look different in our medical images than stressed, abnormal, imbalanced ones. So the scanner simply reads the cellular frequency pattern through a small finger sensor. It identifies the areas where the frequencies might be outside those optimal ranges. So that could be related to stress, deficiencies, functional imbalances, underlying issues. So the technology isn't new. What's new is that we now have an updated, programmed, portable version specifically designed to support wellness product protocols through Vital Health. So we can identify areas to focus on, create the targeted support, rescan 30, 60, 90 days, 6 months, years. You can literally observe the changes, and it's incredible the changes we're seeing. So this gives us a way to measure progress through cellular frequency, not guesswork. And our human bodies are basically energy and frequency. Put in the chat if you agree, right? The cells are constantly communicating, but most of us simply don't have the tools to listen. So the scanner doesn't heal, it doesn't change cells. It simply allows your body to share information. So now we get to understand. You don't need a scanner to get started in your wellness journey or use targeted protocols. So you absolutely do not need the scanner to benefit from our products, but you can start by listening to how your body feels, identifying key areas you want to improve, those signalings, right? Listening and supporting areas through education. So this is an optional tool for those who want deeper insight. Maybe you're already in the health and wellness space, but what's exciting is now the company can provide these tools, support, and personalization. And we're one of the only ones that can do that right now. We also have a lot of different tools to help guide you through ChatGPT, Ask Vital. So you can ask questions about the scans, learn more about ingredients and protocol, access company improved resources. So you literally can become your own health and wellness advocate over here. We're not in the scanner business. We're in the product business. So we want to maximize your health journey and potential. Now, who wants one? If you don't have one, you probably want one now. It's a one-time purchase, $300, half off with our elite packs, no monthly fees, but you must be connected to an affiliate account. We'll talk a little bit more about that. It's an incredible tool for personal, for your clients, right? It's a great conversation starter, right? It adds value and additional income to what you're already doing. So this is not plug and play, but it's so simple to use. You just need a compatible Windows laptop, two USB connections, and it's easy to transport. And I've seen similar wellness clinics that cost thousands more as far as the scanner that are far less outdated and targeted. So at the end of the day, this is about education, empowerment, personalization. You don't need to guess. You don't need to chase trends. You simply need the right tools. And now we have them here at Vital Health. Okay, so this is where it gets really good. Results and experiences matter. These are real comments from real people who are using products, like talking about things like increased energy, better focus, changes in how their clothes fit, overall relief, how they feel day to day. So we also have additional thousands of testimonials, right? Education, people are sharing, right? Personal experiences, wins, journeys, if you want to get connected to that. Everyone's body is different and results will always vary, but what we consistently see is when people give their bodies the proper support, they start to feel and see the difference. So tonight, I want you now to hear directly from real people and what they're actually experiencing, because at the end of the day, it's one thing to talk about all the ingredients and science, but it's another to see how it's really showing up in real life. So these are everyday women, right? Different backgrounds, different goals, sharing their personal experiences with energy, sleep, digestion, overall wellness. And as you listen, just ask yourself, can you relate to anything that they are sharing? So first we're going to listen to Carla.
Hi, my name is Carla. I was struggling with bloating and irregularity I learned about tea detox about a week ago. Since starting, I've been feeling better, less bloating, more regular, and I'm excited to see what happens beyond 1 week.
Sorry, I think we lost it for a minute, but I think we're back. Okay, now let's listen to Kayla.
A few weeks ago, my family was visiting my brother and sister-in-law and family, and they all got really sick, and my house became the sick house. And I was in and out and taking care of them and everything else. And I'm convinced that between taking the V daily and then the collagen, which is just my regular morning drink, and then making sure I'm taking the idle boost, I believe that this stuff helped keep me from getting it. I never did get it. And I took care of so many sick people that week. So I do believe this stuff is just helping boost my immune system along with the other products I'm taking.
Thank you, Kayla. Aren't these fun, you guys? I love them. Okay, Amanda's next.
Before I started using Vital Health, I went through like 6 or 7 years of just skin inflammation nightmares, scalp issues, sores, all sorts of like eczema all over my skin because allergists and dermatologists didn't know what it was, so they just named it eczema. So I went through years of trying different detoxes, supplements. Don't take this, add this into your diet. Um, Nothing seemed to work long term. So finally, in October, Tina did a scan, and that finally gave me the direction that I needed. So using that scan report, I was able to actually have guided assistance to know that, hey, your body needs clearing of your detox pathways. Confirmation, yeah, your gut health is a mess, girl, get it fixed. My liver, a little bit of fatty liver. So between working on those, my inflammation is just extremely down. You can see my skin looks normal. I'm no longer hiding. My energy is back. My body is absorbing nutrients again, and there's never going back on that for me. So I'll be sharing this stuff.
How many of you guys related to anything of these ladies said, right? I thank you so much, you ladies, for sharing with us. I really think that's like the favorite part. I wish we could have a whole night of just sharing amazing experiences. So I want to just wrap this up. So we're going to move into the last segment. And I know this is not for everyone, right? But some people are here for the possibilities. And maybe you came for education, science, and that's amazing because I love that part too. It's my favorite. But I would be doing a disservice if I didn't share this because there may be someone who is searching and opening their mind to more. If someone hadn't taken a few minutes to share possibilities with me 10 years ago, I personally would not be here tonight sharing with you. So I just ask you to hang with me for a few more minutes and then I'll wrap everything up. So what makes this different is that everyone wins no matter what you're looking for, whether you want products at a discount, loyalty rewards, free products up to 80% off, buy more and resell, a simple side income. So something that's flexible, stay at home, plan A, B, C, D, or if you already are in this space and you love helping people, there's a place for you here. So once you learn something that helps people, once you see results, once you understand impact, you can't unsee it, you can't unknow it, and naturally you want to share it. Stay open because the next piece might be exactly what someone's looking for. Okay, so let's quickly touch on affordability because this surprises people. You can shop at wholesale pricing, typically 20 to 40% below retail, with loyalty credits and bonuses. Some products can be up to 80% off. So take coffee, for example. Many people already spend about $1.20 per cup. Our Neuro Cafe, which is about $1.50 retail, 70 cents with member pricing, and you can get it as low as 18 cents. This is per cup with your loyalty credits. So how many know retailers, right, who are already love to stock and promote quality health and wellness products? but they're not monetizing, right? Clinics, health food stores, any place. So maybe you know someone, maybe that's you. Wouldn't it make sense to earn 80% or more on the resale, which I know a lot of people are only making 10 to 15%. So whether you're here to save, earn, or explore, this model is really designed for everyone. So everyone can choose what fits for them, no pressure. Just options, three simple ways to get started. You can shop retail, right? That's totally free. No commitment. You can be a preferred member, which we all start at $29.99 a year. So this is discounted pricing, loyalty rewards, or become an active affiliate for $29.99 a year, right? Same price, same perks, ability to earn with a small monthly order. And through the end of the month, this is with promo code March 222. Ask whoever invited you. This goes down to $2.22. So we have one more week left. So you can start anywhere, switch anytime, nothing's locked in. So most people begin as preferred, makes sense, right? Cherry products. Once they feel the difference, they stay. And those who are ready for more, that membership unlocks the training, tools, mentorship, and the 80% off savings. So whether you do want the savings income growth, there's a place for you. So best way to start is our welcome packs. They're designed for maximum value and results from day one. So let's just talk briefly about our welcome packs. Because this is where most people get started. So you can either pick a pack or build your own. Gives you lots of flexibility. We have 4 options based on value and savings: basic, essential, premium, and elite. So each level increases in product value, bonuses, perks, and discounts. So you get 20% off the elite. What a lot of us are choosing is that elite pack, because it includes about $3,400 in retail value, that 20% off savings, and the highest compensation perks if you want that. And it also allows you to add that scanner for half off. So that scanner can be yours for $149. So either now or later, and you can always upgrade to Elite at any time. And we even offer multiple ways to purchase, including payment plans, a variety of payments. So if you want a larger pack, that's flexibility is built in. So whether you're here for the product savings long-term opportunity, these welcome packs are simply how you can begin your journey at Vital Health. So this is one of my favorite parts is our loyalty program because everyone wins. With a simple 50 PV monthly order, you earn loyalty credits. So this is just you using your products. You start at 10%, move to 20, up to 30%, plus 5% when you order early. So these dollars never expire and you can cover up to 80% of your future orders. So over time, it's almost like getting a free order just for staying consistent. Simple, rewarding, designed to support your health long term. And so this model is really powerful because it's a hybrid and it offers multiple income streams. It's designed for anyone. It doesn't matter what you want to do here. Are you a retailer? You can buy at a discount, resell, earn up to 100% profit. Are you an influencer? You like to share products, earn on customer orders, bonuses. You don't have to build a team. That's not required. Are you a builder? You get 45% on your first orders. You get weekly team bonuses. You get 50% matching bonuses, right? And you also can earn network bonuses on repeat orders. So starting at 10%, growing 20%, and continually infinite. It's the most generous rewards plan I have ever seen in the industry. And the best part is you don't have to do it all, right? You can pick and choose. But I like to do all of it, right? So one thing I really want you to hear, this is a proven system and you're not doing this alone. We've built the Rise and Thrive with tools, training, support to help you succeed no matter where your starting point is. We have weekly calls to events and there's always something to plug in to grow. But instead of hearing it just from me, I wanted you to hear from someone living it right now. Laura has been with us for about 4 months and her results have been incredible. Let's hear a quick piece of her story real quick. So here's Laura.
Hi, my name is Laura, and I just wanted to share how wonderful it has been joining Vital Health and having the systems in place to succeed, the resources, and a community that is cheering me on at a pace that I want to go. It's super exciting. My pace has been quick. I've been able to earn 4 figures a month, starting with the first full month that I began, because I started the end of a month. So now my first full month ever since, I've been doing 4 figures every month, which isn't a ton, but it's a great way to start. And I know that it can make a huge difference for everybody. So I am super excited and thankful for this opportunity. It's been new and it's been great.
Thank you, Laura. I love it. So that's what's possible when you plug in into the system that works. So you're going to get support from the company and our community, which our company right now is developing funnels, attraction marketing, opt-in surveys, AI capabilities tracking, all from your back office. And what's the best part is this is worth hundreds a month. It will all be yours for free, right? Just $2.22. So double the support with a simple duplicatable systems to help you grow at your own pace. So we're just going to finish it up. At Vital Health, there's a place for everyone, no matter your background, seasons, or goals. So whether you're here for the health, the flexibility, the community, this is built on a shared success. So when would you like to take control of your health and life, right? Today, tomorrow, next week, next month, right? I want to get started now. I wish I could start all over again. So let's set up your enrollment appointment, map out your next steps. It's a great time to start. So thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate your time, energy, and openness. So do so many others who you were invited by. And remember, you don't have to change the past. You just get to decide where you go from here. If anything sparked your curiosity, connect back with the person who invited you. They'll guide you and support you. And don't hop off just yet. There's a special incentive and gift coming your way for joining live. We're so grateful you were here and looking forward to connecting with you soon.